Hello everybody, my name is Arielle. This is my first makeup tutorial, so bear with me because I don't know everything about makeup, but I'm learning and I'm hoping to show what I've learned on the internet. So I'm going to go ahead and do a makeup and hair tutorial. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the hair separate, but I'm going to go ahead and start with my makeup just because hair always looks better when you do it when you have a full face of makeup on. At least I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my makeup, and I apologize, I'm kind of stuffed up, so I apologize for that if I sound a little stuffed up. But I have the Immunator from Perfectly Posh on my face right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off because my makeup won't stick to it if I leave it on. I just rubbed it on my forehead just because I was kind of suffering from a little bit of a headache. And for those of you who don't know, I sell Perfectly Posh, so I use a lot of the products, and that is one of them that I really do love because it does really help with flu and cold season. So those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically like Vicks in stick form. It looks like that. If it'll focus. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know about it, because I just put it on my forehead and underneath my nose, but I'm kind of just wiping off the rest of my face just because I feel it's a little oily. I'm hoping that I don't wipe my nose a ton in this video. Okay, so because I sell Perfectly Posh, I do also use their Under Wonder primer. Let's see if I can get that to focus. You can see it. It looks like that. It's not really focusing, so I apologize. But I gotta shake it up a little bit, so I can apply some of that. I've also been wrapping packages for like 3 days straight, so I have paper cuts all over my fingers. So this is going to be interesting. I also have not worn makeup in like 3 days, so this is going to be interesting. It's running low and it's a retired product, so I'm really sad about it. I'm going to have to get another one here soon. And if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking in the mirror and not directly into the viewfinder because I don't have a fancy camera where I can just look at the viewfinder. So I'm kind of looking in the mirror while I do this. Okay. That stuff also helps with redness as well. So it's a really good primer. It's also a matte primer. So all of your makeup will not be shiny. It'll be nice and matte for you. Put it on my neck because I put makeup on my neck as well. And I have a couple little pimple scars, so I'm going to go ahead and just cover that with concealer real quick as well. I'm thinking probably a mix of both of them. Okay, so this is the Pop Feel Full Coverage Concealer. Looks just like that. I got it from, this is the color FC02, and I'm going to mix it with FC01 as well. It looks like that. I use it just kind of underneath my foundation just to kind of conceal those dark spots or those scars that I have. I should probably get a mirror out for this because the mirror is kind of far away from where I am. Yeah, I'm gonna just cover up some of those. Oh, and I'm using the Luxie 211 concealer brush. I got it out of I think I got it out of a BoxyCharm, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and just cover up some of my redness. I am really red because it is so hot in here. And it's supposed to be winter now. It just doesn't feel like it. My face is so red and I don't know why. I'm thinking it's probably just because it's so hot in here. I was gonna mix it with that other one, but I don't know if I am now, because this is actually a pretty good color on me. It wasn't just a couple months ago. Look at that, that already like really helped with the redness on my nose. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. This stuff is really good. I got it off of wish.com. If you guys know what that app is, I'm like totally addicted to it and I get all kinds of crap on there. And a lot of the time the stuff is really, really shitty, but you know, this stuff actually is not that bad. I actually don't mind it. Too much at least. I got a LA Pro concealer off of there. I am not 100% sure if it's even remotely close to the actual LA Girl concealer because I don't have a lot of money, so I just bought it off of Wish at a discounted price. I think it might be a knockoff, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'm gonna take my sponge. Where did I get this? Real Techniques sponge. I had to dampen it. Sorry, my hand's a little wet. So I'm gonna take this. Okay, so my camera stopped recording because I didn't have enough space, so I had to go and delete some stuff. So I was in the middle of saying my foundation. So I have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mousse Foundation. I'm gonna use this. This stuff is awesome. Like, I've never found a better foundation than this one right here. And it just comes off like that. This is my Real Techniques sponge. And gosh, I love this stuff because it gives you a really matte finish and it makes you look like you're photoshopped. And there's nothing wrong with looking like you're photoshopped. So I'm just spreading that all the way around my face, all my eyes. And so it's not a liquid really foundation, it's a mousse. And I feel like this stuff is probably the best foundation I've ever used from a drugstore. And trust me, I've used a lot. I'm always trying to find a good foundation that covers my flaws. I know it's pretty sad, but I do. Go ahead and take a little bit more off of there. I really don't use a lot of product just because I do tend to break out. I am sensitive to quite a few products, so I'm not actually able to use a lot of products without breaking out, which kind of sucks because I always like to try new things, and some things I get really disappointed if I do start to break out because I'm like, oh my god, I really wanted to use that stuff. I heard it's really good. There was I think it was Maybelline concealer. It was the one with like the sponge at the top. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, and I threw it away just recently, so I can't even look. But I started using that, and right after I started using it, I started breaking out so bad, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I finally figured out that I had just changed that product. And so I stopped using it, and I stopped breaking out so much. So that was a plus. So I think I know this all done. I want to make sure it's all blended in on my neck. For those of you who don't blend into your neck, you really should, because I didn't do it for a while and it just looked like really weird. My neck didn't match my face and it just looks strange. I've got this weird little pimple thing right here. I don't know what it is. I might conceal that too. It's kind of itchy. I don't know what it is. If any of you can see it and you know what it is, go ahead and just let me know. Because I don't know. Maybe it's skin cancer for all I know. Okay, so I think that's all good. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. Can't see. There we go. And if you can't tell, my hair is like, I just dyed it yesterday. And this is like a lot redder than I wanted it to be, but my roots were like a really light brown when they were coming in. And it was like at least an inch. It was like that much of my roots coming in. And I'm like, if we're gonna take pictures for Christmas, I do not want to look like I'm not capable of keeping my hair managed. So I splurged and I bought some hair dye. Oh, it's really warm in here. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline New York concealer. I don't even know what it is. I'm in number 10 light. Looks like this. I just not wanting to. Looks like that. I'm just going to go ahead and put it underneath my eyes, my nose. I'm in kind of a triangle shape because I've got some serious bags. I've been sleeping in so late lately and I just feel like I haven't been getting enough sleep, even though I have. Because I'm up until like at least 3 o'clock in the morning nowadays because I don't have a job right now because I used to have a political job. And it ended on the, what is it? The 15th of November, or the 8th of November? I can't remember what day it was. I think it was the 15th. But it ended on that day because that's when the election was. Pretty sure it was the 15th. I don't know why I'm having a space of this. So it ended, so I've been jobless since then and I've just been kind of doing some babysitting jobs lately and like helping out, and then my birthday was on the 1st, so I got some birthday money for Christmas. And so I've been like surviving off of that. And it hasn't really taken me very far, but it's worked for now. But I'm going to Montana in just a couple days to celebrate Christmas with my family. I'm here in Colorado for my boyfriend's family for Christmas, and then we're going after Christmas to my family's house because we have such a big family. So that's happening. Okay, so I have that all blended out, I think. You just want to look. See? It looks like it doesn't match my chest when I look in my camera, but the lighting here is a lot different than the lighting on my camera. So it looks like it doesn't match, but it actually does, and it's pretty warm in here, so my bottom half is looking a little bit redder than it should, but I swear it does match. So then I'm going to go ahead and put a powder on. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Color Con bronzer to set my face. It's not really a bronzer, it's like a face powder more like. And then I'm just going to use this brush that I got off of Wish. I'm addicted to Wish, I get all kinds of things from there. And actually I got some knockoff Real Technique brushes off of there and they were really bad. They shed all the time. It's like I couldn't like set my face or use powder or anything without them shedding. And so you really want to look at the comments on Wish to see if they're even worth buying, because if they're gonna shed and you can't even really use them every time you use them, it's just obnoxious. So really look at the comments if you're gonna buy anything off of Wish, because they were definitely a knockoff and they weren't the real thing. But I don't know what this brand is supposed to be, but it's really nice. It doesn't shed. See, it looks really good. I like it. I'm trying to kind of conceal the dye that I have on my ear. You guys can see that. I don't know if you can. But it's kind of red right there. And so I'm trying to make it so it's not. But that's going to be kind of difficult. I have to be at Ryan's grandparents' house at the time. I'm trying to remember. 6:30, I think. I think we're leaving at 6:30 because they don't get out of Christmas service until like 7-ish, and they live about an hour away. So I think we're gonna be late, but he's convinced that we won't. So I'm fine with that. No biggie. Okay. Okay, so I set my face powder. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do probably my eyebrows. I always forget about my eyebrows. I get so nervous when I do my eyebrows. I've only been doing it for like a couple months now, but I get so nervous. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to tell you what this is. It's the Cella by Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Color. Looks like that. This one I got out of an empty. I'm actually pretty surprised that I'm using it, but it's actually, I didn't use it for a while, and then I discovered that I kind of like it. Trying to make it so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm sorry, I'm not looking into the camera because I can't see. Okay, so that one's done. I just kind of fill it in, and then I take one of these spoolie brushes. I got this one off of Wish too. Can you tell all of my stuff is off of Wish because I'm broke right now? Well, I've always been broke really. I can't afford anything right now. Okay, so there it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. Really need to pluck my eyebrows again. I feel like I'm always plucking my eyebrows. And I don't do this in the little mirror because I have found that I like to see what my whole face looks like with my eyebrows, and you can't really do that if you're looking in a little mirror. So I like to do it in the big mirror so I can see my entire face when I do it, just because, you know, I have such a fear of doing my eyebrows. It's gonna look so bad on me. And I don't know why I have this fear, but I do. I saw this thing on Facebook. It was like the worst drawn eyebrows like ever. And there was this one where this lady had like these thick eyebrows that just went across her face, and then they were like this point. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna do my eyes. And I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do. This is the dress I'm wearing, so I'm trying to decide what I want to use for it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with brown and go in with this palette. And I think I'm gonna start with this color right here. Oh, what palette is this? This is the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. And it's just the brown one. I got this one out of a BoxyCharm. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start with, I think I'm gonna start with this one. This is the Lexi 229 tapered blending brush. Looks like that. I'm gonna try and do this, but it's gonna be kind of hard. This light, I apologize, this light is really bad, but I don't have an external light, camera light thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with that color, that brown, just put a little bit on my eye, like that, like this. I'm just going to blend it into the crease. And again, I apologize for the light. It's going to come out differently on the camera than it is in person. I am going to take some good pictures for you guys, just so you guys know how it turns out. And put it in the crease just like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other eye. My Z palette from Oprah, but this is not Oprah, I don't think. Let me check. It might be ochre actually. This is ochre, but I don't know what the color is. I'm gonna go in with this color right there. And I'm just gonna kind of add it to the crease like I was doing before. Just kind of put it in the corner of my eye. I'm really trying not to go off camera, but I'm looking at a mirror right now. There we go. So like that. And you really want to keep that line nice and soft. You don't want it too hard. Okay, so looks like that for now. And then I think I want to go a bit darker. Let's see here. And then I'll probably use a pencil brush, Crown 513. Looks like that. Sorry if you heard that, that was my boyfriend. And then I'm just gonna kind of put it in the corner of my eye. Just kind of darken up the corner a little bit. I'm not big on doing like nude colors. I'm not very good at it. I've found that I'm better at like the really colorful eyes, so I'll do some of that on here for you guys too, but I wanted to kind of keep it down just because we're going to. Okay, so apparently my memory was full. I don't know how. I don't have anything on that memory card except for a video that I was currently doing, so I had to switch memory cards, so sorry about that. So I'm just gonna keep blending this out a little bit, and I think to the color that I want, and then I think I want to do a pigment or a spark, like something shiny on my lid. I haven't decided on what. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do. Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh good. Oh, just dropped my ochre. I'm gonna go in with this ochre color. It doesn't have the color on the back of it, but it's kind of brown and shiny. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that on the outer corner of my eye a little bit and just kind of tap it off. Sorry if I don't finish my sentences right away. I lose track of my words when I'm doing my makeup, so I apologize if that bugs you. But I do it, so if you don't like it, then you can just go to a different video, because that's probably going to happen a lot with me. I'm just putting it on the outer corner of my eye. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of showing up on camera a little bit. Sorry if you guys can hear that, that's my neighbor. And I have to leave the window open, otherwise it gets really hot in here, especially when I'm curling my eyes. Or, curling my eyes, curling my hair. So I have to leave it open. Sorry if you can't hear that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that color out. This is surprisingly looking sort of how I wanted it to, which never happens. Okay, so that's all blended. You can kind of see it. kind of like it. Looks kind of good. Okay, and then let's see if I have any pigments that maybe I want to use. Probably not. I don't know if I want to use this. But do you guys ever get like really nervous that your eyes look so good at like one point and then you want to like do something different, and so you go for something different and you really wish that you hadn't done that because it looked so good before, and once you changed it, it looked like 10 times worse. That's how I'm feeling right now. So I don't think I'm going to do a pigment. I think I'm just going to stick with my Ophrys for now. And I think I'm going to go in with this color right here, this sparkly color. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see if it has a name. It doesn't. I don't know why these don't have names. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just take my finger and, ooh, there's a lot on. Okay, take my finger and go ahead and dip into that and just put it on the, oh god, I love that color, it's so pretty. Just put it on my center lid, spread it around a little bit. Does look good. I love that color. It is definitely not, like, the camera's not doing it any justice. Like, it looks so much better in person. And because I don't have the best light in here, it doesn't, oh, it just looks so good. I love it. It does look really good. I do like it. Yep, that was definitely a good idea. Great idea. Although when it comes to putting on lipstick, I don't know what I'm going to use. Oh, that looks so good. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it looks really good. Like, just going to go ahead and blend out that outer corner. I cannot talk tonight. So that it's not such a harsh line. Okay, just like that. Okay. Okay, and now, do I want to do white eyeliner? I do change my mind a lot, you guys, so I apologize. I think I am going to go with the white. And I'm just going to do the NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon Jumbo. Oh, that's Spanish, never mind. I can get the lid off. And I don't know why, but this like won't twist. I'm pretty sure it was twisting before, and now it just like stopped twisting. So that's kind of obnoxious. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that you don't sharpen this one. But who knows? I could be totally wrong. Perfect. I'm going to use this Real Techniques eyeliner brush. Looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks like that. My camera's not focusing, I apologize. I'm just going to take a little bit on that brush. Can't tell if I have any on there because the tip of the brush is white and so is the color. Oh wow, you can't see what I'm doing here. Just putting it on my waterline. I really can't tell though because there's like nothing on there. Okay. You guys ever watch Nikki tutorial? She does like the best eyeliner of all time. Like she does this cool little thing where she like creates a new inner corner. I'm just not brave enough to do that. It just makes me so nervous. I probably will never do anything like that, but maybe someday I'll get up the courage to do it. Okay, And then I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna put a little dot of color, or not color, but like shine in the center of my corner of my eye. So I think I might I'm gonna take my NYX palette, not my NYX palette, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Naked palette, number 3, and I'm gonna take this gold color right here, Trick. Ah! I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Oh my god! My palette like just fell apart. That was weird. Taking Trick, that gold color. You can see it right there. Okay. And I'm just going to stick that on the inner corner of my eye using a Revolution BX95 pencil brush. I'm just going to put it on the center of my eye. And I already think that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Damn, the one thing I regret doing this makeup look. A little bit golder than I wanted it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is showing up though, and it's like more coppery than I wanted it. I think I'm gonna kind of yellow it out. I'm gonna go in with that Studio Makeup on the Go palette again, and I'm gonna just go in with this one to kind of even out the color a little bit and wipe out my brush. There we go. Oh man, so much better. Way better. Okay, yeah. Kind of even out the color a bit. Because it was definitely more goldy than I wanted it. Coppery, more like, not goldy. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner. I'm just going to go ahead and use, I think I'm going to use this Ciate London Fierce Flicks. Looks like that. I don't know if you can read that. Ciate. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kayati or something. They make a really weird nail polish that I don't like, but I do like their eyeliner pencil. It's like that. It's got a kind of sharp point. I'm gonna go ahead and just get it on there. I'm sorry, you guys can't see. That looks so strange, but you know, if I fuck with it more, then it's just gonna screw it up. Yeah, I better not mess with it anymore because it's gonna just make it worse. Okay, let's just do the other eye, and I hope it turns out somewhat like this one. Somewhat. Even if it's remotely close, it'd be great. What have I done? Look at that. Can you guys see how weird that looks? Oh my gosh. Like, how do you fix that? How do you fix an eye like that? And you know, if I just keep screwing with it, it's just gonna make it worse. Okay, well, let's just hope that the mascara kind of fixes it. Okay, mascara time. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my, what is this called? An eyelash crimper. And take this. This one is from They're blonde. I got it when I was like an 8th grader or something. I don't know. I've had it for a really long time. It probably need a new one really bad. But it's okay. This one works just fine. And just curl my eyelashes like that. Right, guys probably can't even see my eyelashes because they're so blonde. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the double stacked NYX mascara. Okay. Go ahead and put that on. And I'm doing one eye at a time because this stuff is really hard to work with if you do both eyes at one time. And I don't use fake eyelashes, guys, because I don't have any eyelash glue, at least good eyelash glue. So we're just gonna try and stack this up, make it look as thick as possible. And look at that. Do you see what I just did right there? Yep. Happens at least once every time I do my makeup. At least. Yep, there I go again. Sorry, I'm going off camera, guys. I'm really trying not to. It's really hard. Okay, just made a mess with my mascara. That's what God invented Q-tips for. I'm just gonna let that dry just a little bit. Oh yeah, see what I did again? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my double stacked nylon lash fibers. Going with that. Just put it right on the eyelashes. I don't know if you guys have used the fibers. Tell me if you guys like them in the comments below, but I kind of like them. They're kind of cool. Can't get it on the top lashes. Ah! It's getting in my eye. It's one downfall to these fibers is they get in your eye, and that really hurts. Ouch. Okay. I think that's enough fibers for now. And then I'm just going to go in with that mascara again. And just get them up there. Okay, so this is the comparison. This is with mascara and this is without. I'd say that's pretty good stuff. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other eye. Oh, we gotta curl it first. Oh, this one I actually did pretty good with the mascara. I didn't really screw up too much. And I said that after I was done with mascara because, you know, I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do the e.l.f. palette or the e.l.f. I think this is the e.l.f. bronzer and eyeshadow. And I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that one there to contour. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. It looks like that. I'm just going to in tiny little circles. Go in like that. I don't like to use a lot of contour. I don't know why, but it seems like every time I use a lot of contour, I feel like a clown. So I really just don't use a lot. And that's not a knock on those of you who do use a lot of contour, because you guys look good. More power to you. But I just, me personally, I don't really like using a lot of contour. Just because I'm still getting used to makeup. I mean, I've been doing it since I was probably 6th grader, but I never contoured when I was younger, so this is kind of new to me. Go ahead and just contour my nose a little bit. Underneath my lip. Then you got a little weight on ya, like I do. Go ahead and just take it to that cheekbone. Contouring gives you shadows where you wish you had shadows. Like, how many of you have always wished to have the Angelina Jolie cheekbones? I know I have. She has these awesome raised cheekbones. I mean, she must have had something done with them, but they look on point. They look great. And sometimes I wish I had cheekbones like that. And then I think I'm gonna do, what do I want to do for blush? Can never decide on my blush. I think that's like the thing I have the hardest time with is blush. I don't think I want anything too vibrant, so I think I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Geek blush. And I'm gonna use my Real Techniques cheek brush. Looks like that. Just kind of wipe it off a little bit from my previous uses. I did just clean my brushes. So if you guys are looking at these like, ew, she never cleans her brushes. I just cleaned them like the other day. Like these have like 1 use on them. So don't knock me for that. Because I do clean them quite often. Like at least once a week, I think. Because I am prone to acne. And if I don't clean my brushes, then I get really bad. I break out like really bad. I really do like this color. I don't know why I don't use this more often. It just looks so stunning. I really like this. Wow, my first makeup video is actually turning out to be pretty good. Yay me! And then I'm gonna go in with the Vintage by Jessica Lebeskind. Probably totally pronounced that name wrong, but I'm gonna go in with that. It's a highlighter. It's kind of pinky. Kind of like it. I like it. I like it. And where's mine? And I'm gonna use Real Techniques setting brush. Looks like that, but this is the knockoff version, so it's not really Real Techniques. I'm almost 100% sure it's not Real Techniques. Knockoff version, I'm pretty sure. But it still works okay. It doesn't shed too bad. Just like the big brushes shed really bad, you get the knockoff version. And that could have just been my brushes. I just ended up throwing them away because they were just a piece of shit. But this one actually turned out to be not too bad. Go ahead and get my lip. Sorry if you guys heard that. That's my boyfriend. Again. Just like that. Go ahead and get my above my nose and my chin a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit of that underneath my cheek, or my, I have hair in my mouth, gross. What was I saying before? underneath my eye bone. Just right here. Add a little bit of pink. Kind of like it. Okay, now lips. What do I want to use for my lips? I think I'm going to use this Lumiere 2 in ColourPop. So, I think this is just soft. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Just a liquid lipstick, I think. This is Kathleen Light's collab with ColourPop. She's so talented. And I love this color. You can wear this with pretty much any look. I just love this color so much. Okay, so that's the look. I don't have anything else to do. I'm all done. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. See you again next time.